So YouTube, my last video tonight, Grimjo Beef, and kind of review Bleach for this week. Uh, wasn't as good as the past chapters, but that that's not saying the shit it hasn't improved. It's improved drastically. Just with the return of these characters, this show has improved. I'm not gonna try to front. I'm not this show. This manga has improved. Um, actually drastically. I would say drastically. I wouldn't necessarily say like it really started getting good when people came back, but like when it finally made to the final conflict, it was getting up there because it was just like a whole lot of training just to give Genjo his power, and we get a bit of the explanation of to the substitute Shinigami rule or whatever, and the rule was put intact because of Genjo. I was like, what? If you're gonna use that, you could at least saved it. Like I didn't like. I mean, yeah, he kind of threw me for a loop. But I mean, like, what? Genjo was a fucking substitute Shinigami. Like, of course, there's no mention whatsoever that there have been any other substitute Shinigami. There hasn't been a mention. Like, it showed a flashback when Ichigo got his badge and saying this is the rule for substitute Shinigami, but the concept was really never explored until now. And I'm gonna be dead honest, the I think using that for Genjo was the wrong move completely. I would rather just have a new arc and a rogue substitute Shinigami, like not Genjo, because he's a bitch. Fuck him. I don't really like Genjo. I mean, and then like Ichigo's gonna fuck him up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like Ichigo super beef now. He has full bring and Shinigami powers. Oh yeah, Genjo's gonna get fucked up. Don't try to give him no false hope and on that shit. But I'm gonna come back to this topic. So we see how Tsukishima he altered Chad's and Ino's memories. We see what they're dealing with on the inside and stuff like that. And so finally, their crazy asses Uraha and Ichigo's dad knocks him out finally to get them out of the fucking battle. And um everybody's squaring off. We're about to have a big fight. Um Genjo beefed up his full bring people or whatever, so they have hella power too right now. And now it's just about to be an all out battle. Uh Shinigami versus Fullbring. And as for a time skip as for a time skip first arc, uh I can't really say that it's too big. It's just too soon. Like because the reason I can't say too big because on scale wise, I'll compare that to One Piece right now. But because like they're going through a big battle right now. But I would have rather had Ichigo, maybe a couple of Shinigami, like bring back Ruki and Renji, and they have a major battle to deal with. I wanted to, I wouldn't have brought back all the Shinigami just so they could face off. I would have saved that for a later arc, but I guess that's why I'm not writing it. But I'm not gonna try to like front and say Kubo's back to shit again. He's not back to shit. He's actually improving. Story wise, he's improving drastically because at first it used to be a chore sometimes to read Bleach. Now it's interesting. He got shit rolling. He just made a couple mistakes here and there, but he can either correct them or bring up something better that make us forget about him. Um, I said I was gonna try to give like Bleach not back to two arcs. I'm gonna go ahead and say Bleach is almost back for me. It's almost back. I just want like an epic fight between Genjo and Ichigo, and I don't want the fights with the other guys to be too drawn out. I just want a straight up brawl with Genjo and Ichigo. I want to see Ichigo's new Bankai form, and I'll be satisfied. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be satisfied. I mean, Kenpachi, I love his character. I love how badass he is. But if he hasn't learned the name of his Zanpakuto, don't come to me with that bullshit. Um, hopefully, I wish there was like another level above Bankai because like if we see the same shit or at least new attacks, new movesets. Cause if we see the same shit, it's gonna be like, y'all didn't do anything in this past year, like this past time skip. But besides change their looks. But yeah, that's about the end of the chapter. Kenjo beats up his people, so all our battle is about to begin. I'm about to go to what am I about to say. Um, I mean, like all these chapters from this week's Shonen Jump, they weren't bad. Like Naruto didn't inspire a rant, even though the problem was still there. It didn't inspire a rant. It was decent. It was an action chapter, so it was pretty decent. One Piece, that's just like, yeah, that shit is ridiculous. And Bleach is coming back. It's getting there. I won't say Bleach is back yet. I just want a great finish. I want a great finish to this arc because the arc started out sucky and it's improving drastically. Like I said, I gave you the list already. I want to see I want to see Ichigo going to Bankai with his he. We know he has a new look. I want to see him have an epic fight with Genjo. Like when I say epic, I mean I want a Byakuya fight epic. Like I'm so serious. Like Aizen, it was just they were both super powerful and they were cutting rocks and shit. It was cool, but it wasn't as good as the Yukura fight when he became a visor or not a visor, but a Vasto Lorde Hollow. So I thought that fight was better. But that's in the past. Looking toward the future. So yeah, I want to see that. Um, if we do see the if we do see our other Shinigami friends fight, I really hope Kenpachi learn the name of his son by Toe, so he can get his own like Bankai because I don't want him to be like the same from the last part, like from the first part of Bleach. I want to see improvements from everyone. Like I don't want to see Renji get his ass kicked. I want like in when they invaded the Hollows territory or whatever. I don't think, and if he correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Renji beat his own person. I think he got owned. Him and no Uryu did beat a person, but Uryu got owned and Renji got owned. I don't think Renji beat anybody. To be perfectly honest with you, he didn't beat anybody. So I want him to be like more of a force to be reckoned with. I want him to be like a major threat when his enemies find him, but not like as major as Ichigo, 'cause you know Ichigo. But yeah. Anything else I gotta say? I said something at the beginning that I was gonna come back to, but I'm trying to think of it right now. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, the substitute thing. Uh, like I didn't like how like he didn't really. I guess he did kind of shoehorn that Genjo was the ex substitute Shinigami. That's why he liked this and all that. And I'm just like, you could have saved that first arc anyway. First arc of the time skip. You could have saved that. You could have used that. That could have been its own story in its own, like a rogue substitute Shinigami. It will remind you heavily of Yu Yu Hakusho, but that's not a problem at all because that's a classic. Most of these anime and manga they take away from like they don't take away, they use successful methods from the classic. So To use that, I would have been cool with it. But she basically used that, but used it too early and on the wrong character. Genjo, I just want to see him fight Ichigo, and I want to see Ichigo kick his ass. Um, but I didn't really want him to be like, oh, he was the same thing as Ichigo way back when. I was just like, no. Um, maybe we get to meet some visors again, even though they're supposed to be fucking wrecking shit. They got their asses kicked too. But anything else? Like I'm really just talking right now, but if you want to turn off video, go ahead and turn it off. But like I kind of want to discuss Bleach a little bit because with all his faults, with all his problems, the way he's coming back right now, I really hope he keeps this up. Like I want to be from decent, good, great. I don't want to go back to the bad category. Decent, good story development. Good, a little bit of action. Great, a whole lot of action with like just it has a Bleach feel with what it began with. That's what I want to see. Like I don't want Kubo to put out no bad chapters anymore because we put our faith we're about to put our faith back in him. We're about to put our faith back into Bleach, and I don't want to see it fail again because that's what really got me. Bleach really got me back into anime, and I do not want to see it fail. Yes, I used to dog it. I know I did because it wasn't as good as how it started off. So I can go on all day about Bleach, but I have one more request. Please do not go back to please do not go back to bitch made Ichigo. Please keep him a badass. Well, not even a badass. Just he's not afraid to go, go get some enemy that's more powerful than him, because he's gonna win anyway. We haven't seen Naruto do that. We haven't seen Luffy. We sure as hell ain't seen Luffy do that. And it used to be Ichigo wasn't scared of shit. Now he's crying, bitching and moaning because he ain't got no powers. You got your powers back. None of that bitching, none of that moaning. Handle your fucking business, please. That's the Ichigo I like. Not that dude that cries, oh boo hoo, I ain't got my powers. Oh boo hoo, I can't do this. Oh boo hoo, I can't do that. Please do not make him a weak character. Because you cannot have a weak main character of a Shonen Jump manga. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. This chapter was by no means bad, but he's had like the past chapters were better than this one. I would give it decent. It was a decent chapter. Can't wait for next week though. Get some action in there finally. Like get some action in there again actually. But yeah, this is Grimville Beast. If you like this video, hit the like button. Um, comment, rate, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about this chapter. And my tired ass is out. Peace.